Hey there, it's the first week of October 2022, and it's time for our market update. So, for the real estate market, let's talk about where we were, where we are now, and where we are headed. I'm Ruth Squires with eXp Realty and RES Luxury Group, bringing you white glove service, red carpet treatment because we believe that everyone deserves to have a luxury experience. So, let's talk about the state of the market. As discussed in other recent updates, we are in a shifting market. The month-over-month numbers show a steady but slow increase in inventory levels, buying activity that's slowing down, and longer days on the market. The days on the market are averaging 1 to 2 months for most of our price categories. Keep in mind, however, that home prices are decelerating, not depreciating, meaning that the rate of value increase is slowing down, but prices are not declining. The best way to describe the pricing dynamic that we have previously seen versus what we have today is that previously, when we set a listing price, we were setting the floor. So buyers would then come out in droves and they would compete with one another, bidding the price up so that they could get into the home. Now, when we set the listing price, we're setting the ceiling. So we have to be very careful that we are not exceeding the price that the market will accept for a home. So that means we have to watch the market very closely after listing the property. We have to monitor the response that we're receiving, and we have to be ready to make changes as necessary with the shifting market. Another challenge in today's market environment is the higher cost of home ownership and overall housing costs. Our median home price in Citrus County has risen almost 25% year over year. So in 2021, this time our median price was $215,000, and it's increased $50,000 since then. It's at $265,000. So that is our median price for this area. And that, coupled with rising interest rates, is making affordability of homes quite a challenge for many. So how do you navigate this shifting market? Well, if you're buying, I'm going to give you a few tips that you can be thinking about, a few suggestions. And if you're selling, stay tuned and I'll speak directly to you about what you should be focused on in order to achieve the best overall results. So 3 things buyers can do today. So you might consider expanding your search area. So if you have a very specific location that you're looking to move to or to buy in, and you're finding that the homes in that area are not as affordable as you'd like them to be, expanding that search out slightly into outlying areas may bring more value and more opportunity for you. Another thing to consider is exploring alternative financing options. There are so many loan programs out there. Make sure that you're aligned with a trusted and expert mortgage advisor who can help you to understand the different programs, which ones match for your circumstances, and what tools you might use to set yourself apart and give you an edge in this market. And then also looking for grants, gift funds, etc. So if you need some additional funding sources, the state of Florida has a lot of programs available. I'm very proud of our state for taking initiative on that. The doc stamps that are paid on every closing, portions of those go towards these home ownership programs. So we do try to help make home ownership affordable and achievable for all. And don't forget, we are doing a Homebuyer seminar on October 21st at the Valerie Theater in Inverness, so we hope you can join us for that. I'll put a link to register for that below. And we would also be happy to schedule personal one-on-one consultation with you if you would like to do so. So what can you do if you're selling your home right now? Couple of really important tips. 1, be involved in the pricing decision. I think you need to weigh very, very closely the difference between price and timing of the sale. So for some, a quick sale is more important than the highest price, and for others, the highest price is the emphasis and not so much the quick sale. And then, of course, there's everything in between. So look at those those factors, decide what's most important to you, and then take the pros and cons very seriously. So the price that you set on your property is going to have an impact on the overall sale. So look at what those impacts mean to you and make your decision based on those facts. Don't forget that advertising is a key component to the sale of your home. I understand that the previous a year and a half, it's felt like the advertising wasn't quite as important because homes were selling so quickly. Advertising is very important, and when we have 30 to 60 days average and increasing on the market, you want to make sure you're positioned correctly and you're getting in front of that perfect buyer before all the other properties. We have a very robust marketing plan, so we'd love to share that with you. Let us know if you'd like to hear what we do. And then finally, make sure you know what buyers are searching online. So home searching starts online, and we want to be aware of what are the local buyers looking for. When we know that, we can better position the property to match up to those appropriate buyers. So my team puts a high emphasis on staying on top of the searches that are happening online, knowing what phrases and keywords are being searched, and making sure that we are matching our properties up accordingly to really have a strong strategy in locating the correct buyer for the home. And also, don't forget to be flexible. With that, follow the data. Don't be led by your emotions. You also want to stay mindful of your goals. So as you're making decisions with the sale of your home or the purchase of your home, don't forget about the goals and what's most important to you. A trusted realtor partner will help you stay aligned and focused on those very important aspects of this transaction. As always, if you'd like to discuss the resources and tools that RES Luxury Group has available, please give us a call, 352-794-1426. Thank you.